Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a benchmark for Hogwarts Legacy with my computer. I have an RTX 3070, Ryzen 5 5600X, and 16 gigs of RAM, and the rest of my PC specs will be in the description. But yeah, we are going to do everything at 1440p and DLSS on quality. I'm not going to change those. Everything at 1440p and DLSS quality. And I also it won't let me do a full screen. It's only windowed full screen or just windowed. I don't know, thought that was kind of weird, but on uncapped FPS, motion blur is off, and this is on, right? This stuff's on right here. As for the settings, for the first test, we're going to do everything on ultra and ray tracing turned off, and then we'll do everything on high, everything on medium, and everything on low. And then maybe at the end of the video, I'll do like everything on ultra with ray tracing on, just so you can see what the game at full tilt is like on a RTX 3070. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. Let's get started. So I did play through or no, hold on, I should mention, I do have the latest GPU drivers for my GPU as of the time of recording, and the only other thing I have running on my computer is the recording software, which is OBS. That only takes like maybe a couple FPS off. But yeah, I did play through a little bit of the game to get to an area where I could go inside the castle and outside the castle. But yeah, this is what we're looking at for outside on everything ultra at 1440p DLSS quality. One thing I've noticed just while playing the game a little bit, like the past hour, is that the FPS is very inconsistent. Like we just went from just sitting right around 60 to now we're at 47. Nothing really changed, it just went down. Yeah, just as you can see, very inconsistent FPS. But let's head on inside and see what it's like inside the castle. Okay, it's actually lower. Right around 45, 55. Oh, no. Oh, wow. 102. See, that's what I'm saying. Very inconsistent. It might not have been very inconsistent out there, but we went from 30 to 100. Let's see if it goes back up to 100 over here again. You know what it might be? It might be just all the people. See, as soon as we get all these people in the frame, the FPS goes down pretty considerably. Went into the 70s there for a split second. But yeah, as for inside, we're looking at, I'd say between 70, or no, between like 70 and 100. And obviously it dips down occasionally too. But yeah, let's try out everything on high. Now the kind of annoying part is you do have to restart the game every time you want to change the settings. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, we're back at high settings on 1440p with DLSS on quality. Let me just make sure, because before it didn't apply. Okay, yes, everything on high. Cool. And the FPS does seem to be a little bit better. Went up to 110. Oh, 130. Wow. 140. Holy moly. That's what I'm saying. It is pretty inconsistent. Now, that doesn't mean it's terribly optimized or anything like that. It's just all over the place. Although we do seem to be staying just on average just higher than ultra, which is good. It should be like that. But that is good. We're pretty much staying 80s to 150 depending on where you're looking. Let's try out outside. Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that. And as for outside, into the 80s, 73, almost no. Well, yep. Oh boy, into the hundreds, and then back down to 44, 30. Man, I'll tell you what. Now that's inconsistent. 60s, okay. Is it just the way that I'm looking? Okay, so we have 60s, 70s. Turn this way. Okay, we didn't dip down that time. It is kind of weird, but yeah, overall we're higher than we were at Ultra, which is, again, that's good. Between like 50s, 60s, gets up into the 80s depending on where you're looking. But yeah, let's do medium settings now. Alrighty, now we are back again with medium settings, 1440p, DLSS on ultra quality. And the FPS is much better, up around 100 and staying around 100. That's important because it hopped up to around 100 for like a split second there on ultra and high. But overall, we're staying right around in the 80s, 90s, and okay, there's 114. Yeah, right around between like 80 and 110, somewhere around there. So that's good. What was that? That branch just... What the heck? Okay, that's neat. Okay, let's go inside and see what we're getting. Okay, once again, we're looking pretty good. Once again, once we get like any sort of people out of the frame, the FPS does go up a lot. Up to around 160 there almost. But as soon as we turn around, it goes back down to a more normal level. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. It also feels really smooth. We're not getting any sort of dips down really low. But we're at around 100, 120, 150 depending on where you're looking. But yeah, let's do the final one, low settings, and once again I'll be back in a minute once I restart the game. Alrighty, and once again we are back with low settings at 1440p, DLSS on quality. And I do notice a visual difference, a big one right off the bat. It definitely looks a lot worse, but even with it being on low, like, this still looks really good. I would be totally happy with playing this on low settings. But as for FPS, we are, once again, if we look in this area, which always seems to be the area that has the really high numbers, we're up around 160, almost 170. And if we turn around here, down to 100, 113, 123. That's looking pretty darn good. And let's head outside and see what we got out here. All right. Once again, we're hanging out right around 100. In the 90s. Everything still looks pretty good out here. Hold on, let me make sure it's applied, because everything looks good, really good for being on low settings. Okay, yeah, everything's applied. I did restart the game, so I know it did apply. Okay, I mean, low settings look really, really good. Really good. And the FPS is pretty good too. I would have expected it to be a little bit higher on low, but overall, pretty darn good. But yeah, for the last test, because I'm sure some of you guys might be wondering, we're going to do everything on Ultra, with ray tracing turned on and ray tracing at Ultra. Okay. And we're once again going to do, or yes, apply this. 1440p with DLSS on quality. Oh wait, hold on. That did not save this. There we go. All right, I will be back once again once this... Oh, wait. Did it... It didn't say I had to restart. Okay, well, we're just going to go with that then and not restart. All right, we are definitely pretty darn low. 30 FPS. Although not bad, though, For 3070, everything maxed out on Ultra on a modern or current time AAA title. This looks really nice, I do have to say. 24 FPS, 20 FPS. Ooh. Dip down there. I felt a major stutter. Okay, come on. Go and open up the door.
Revelio.
Do you... Okay, there we go. Oh, boy. Ooh, man. 8. Boy, them some nice reflections, but, 8 F9. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, if you stay still, looks pretty nice.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey. That's what your 4090's for. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found that helpful. Just a real friendly reminder that if you enjoyed it, you found it helpful, drop a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. And do get subscribed because I'm going to make a optimized settings video for this game here pretty soon. There are quite a few settings to go through. Oh, my FPS is still low and I'm in the settings menu. Oh, okay, that's better. There are quite a few settings to go through here, but I will do an optimization guide on this game as soon as I can. So yeah, get subscribed for that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.